Philadelphia facing Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Robert Covington, Tony Roten out there with Thompson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Noel in at the 4 slot. Cleveland shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Cleveland on defense. And here is Roten. Okafor. Nice D from DeRozan.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
Now here's Shumpert. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the shot is good. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night. And Philadelphia has possession. 4-point game. Roten kicks to Okafor. Pass to Roten. Noel, a screen on Bledsoe. High, arcing shot. Roten, no good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Roten. Noel sets a screen for Roten. He feeds it to Okafor, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
With the shot. Misses off the right iron.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Now here's Roten. T right on him. And it's blocked by Jordan. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. And it's DeRozan missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Shumpert dishes to Jordan. Good on the shot.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Philadelphia trails by 3. To the inside. And slam dunk by Noel.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. Here's Roten. Expanding his range. Here's Okafor. Nice D from DeRozan. Okafor's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the paint. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Thompson kicks to Okafor. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Cleveland.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid, he's checked in for Noel. Nick Stauskas comes in for Robert Covington. Kennedy's checked in for Thompson. And it's Jackson in for Roten. Here's Rozier. Jordan inside, guarded by Embiid. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Carl Landry's checked in for Okafor. And he can't hit the second, but he stays with it. Jordan the pass to Rozier. Second chance shot. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jackson, that's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Cannon. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Philadelphia?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Philadelphia. It's Jackson with the drive. He kicks it to Cannon. Off target from outside. Cleveland trails by 3 to the inside. And it's Rozier missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Jackson misses.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Rozier the pass to Jones. Here's Jordan, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And Cleveland gets called for the foul. Price is checked in for Cleveland. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Jackson kicks to Landry. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Landry. Jackson's got 5 now.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Cannon can't hit. Young outside. Offline from the high post.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Carl Landry is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Landry with the screen. The shot by Thompson. No one's around. No good on the 3.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get
That jam! Just beautiful.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Now here's Roten, guarded by Price. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Rozier, he's checked in for Ronnie Price. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Okafor's checked in. we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Holmes passes to Rozier. Cleveland moving it around. Here's DeRozan. And another three for Cleveland.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Now here's Roten. He's tightly guarded. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Here's Rozier. Misses the three. Roten with it. Dishes to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Here's Covington. Can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan. He dishes it to Simmons. Down low. Holmes passes to Asa. From the arc. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Embiid, picked by Okafor. Now here's Embiid. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Cleveland leading by 3. And Bledsoe, here we go.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Jordan, the pass to Rozier. Jordan inside, working on Okafor. That's good. And it's 8 points for Jordan.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Roten kicks to Okafor. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the feed to Roten. Okafor sets the pick for Roten. Passes to Embiid. There's the dish to Okafor. Shot is no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Pass to Shumpert. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Roten. Guarded by Bledsoe. That's good. Roten's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Checks and dishes to Cannon. 1:11 left in the first half. That's tipped. And now here comes Young leading the break.
Whoa!